Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome back to Mega Man 3. Welcome back to the Game Boy Mega Man 3, I mean with that. But I think that's pretty obvious looking at this obvious Game Boy screen. This is going to be part 2. Similar to the first two games that I actually covered, I've been able to defeat 3 Robot Masters in the first episode. And the final one actually remains for part 2 to actually start with. Interesting, I think. Sparkman is actually the one that's left for last. He is going to be taken on by the power that we received from Shadow Man, which was actually a remarkably short stage. Especially compared to the other two. Let's go see how long Sparkman's stage is going to be. Time to play with electricity again. Oh, you scared me a bit there, whatever you're supposed to be. Here is the Shadow Blade, just like we know it from Mega Man 3 on the NES. A boomerang shuriken. The Shuriken Boomerang. That was indeed my name for it back then as well, I can remember. But of course we're going to be using this Shuriken Boomerang in the boss fight. Not per se before it, because we don't want to run out of weapon energy, just like always. Let's wait for this thing to actually be passable, like this. And the second room. Another one of these drilling metals. Or metals. Capcom sometimes does not want to make up their mind how to translate that precisely. At least we can enjoy the wonderful music of the stage. Yet again. Must admit, even in Mega Man 3 on the NES, the Sparkman stage music, always one of my favorite ones. You get out of the way. Be quick though, because of course you're going to respawn immediately. So make sure the moment you destroy that block, you're immediately going to pass through it. And that was scary. And that seems to be it. Another room. Another Hammer Joe. At least for this one I have some room, so I should be able to get you easily. And there you go. Energy tank. Pretty obvious I want to go for that. In the first episode I actually accidentally wasted one. And in my editing I noticed I actually completely forgot about another one, so... Still weird I was not able to see that actually. I was so lost in my story back then. Did not even see the energy tank in the Gemini stage. The moment I was playing. Awesome. Making it extra difficult for myself in this game. Well, at least so far this stage is going fine. I am running low on energy, but I still don't have the feeling this is really hard. Yeah. Hey, this worked pretty well. Man, it takes really long to take this guy out. Whoa, not fair. Seriously, what is it with Mega Man games of wanting to put spikes on vertical shafts? Even if you know they're coming, you're never too sure where they are going to put the spikes. So unfair. A clear example of unfair video game design. The first time you get through there, there's no way to know where the spikes are going to be. Oh, this again. Well, you know what? I have health, so... Bye! Oh! Bombs. Be careful. I'll try to stay in the middle, because I have a hunch there's no spikes going to be there. Looking at the layout of this. Oh! Cannot fit through there. Okay. Here we are. Well, I'm not sure if there's going to be a checkpoint back there. But if there is, I'm not going to be able to actually make use of it, because I have no extra lives anymore, so... Unless I find myself a one-up somewhere. Any checkpoint in the stage is going to be useless to me. Even the one for the Robot Master, so I definitely need to be careful. Unlike the previous Robot Masters, I'm not able to actually take a second attempt this time around. Because I simply don't have that. Oh, and I don't fit through there. In that case, I'll shoot my way through. Oh, another one. I don't want to waste any more energy, so I'll not plow my way through you. I'll simply shoot you. Oh, thank you. That was a very big help. Now let's hope the Robot Master actually shows up quickly. If I'm able to do him with full health and the Shuriken Boomerang, then I think I'm going to be fine. And I see the Dr. Wily symbol, so Joe, please get out of the way. I'm going in. Alright, Shadow Blade. I need to do this in one try. Let's go. Sparkman. Just like in Mega Man 3, he's going to have a charge move, shooting you with sparks, or do a couple of tiny ones like this. But those will go all directions. Oh, wow. I don't think my capture card liked that sound. Gave a huge audio spike. But anyway, the Robot Master is defeated at least. Like I said, with our Shuriken Boomerang, not per se a problem. We received the final Mega Man 3 power-up, the Spark Shock. And therefore concluding part 1 of Mega Man 3, the first phase. The first round, you might say. Whatever you'd like to call it, has been taken care of. And therefore, we get access to Dr. Wily's base yet again. Normally, you would actually say, it is time for Dr. Wily's castle. But you might have noticed already, here in the Mega Man games on the Game Boy, stories tend to be a bit different. Things aren't always that easy. But anyway, besides all that, we are still going to go towards the next base of Dr. Wily. The thunder making it very ominous, like always. Let's go. Oh, we start off fun right away. My favorite type of platforms. I don't think I'm going to bother too much actually trying to play this carefully. I think it's not a bad thing if I actually game over here, so... But I will see how far I can get. I know this stage is not going to be very long, and therefore I am willing to try to do it with one life. Here is the boss already, as you can see. A giant Susie. And this giant Susie is indeed going to be weak against the Spark Shock, so... Good thing we actually got Flash, therefore we are still able to actually use it as an enemy weakness. Pattern is going to be quite easy. We'll bounce around or simply slide around the room. Can do that in multiple ways. Not per se that difficult to take out. Let's just continue. Teleporter time. Well, I did say the stage wasn't going to be very big. Let's go see where this will take us. After playing the first two Mega Man games, I think we know where this is going to take us. We know what time it is going to be. Time for the second phase of this game. We actually meet up with the first Mega Man 4 bosses. And with Mega Man 4, I mean the NES Mega Man 4, of course. These are the 4 that are actually selected to reappear for us to take out and actually take on the role of stages 5, 6, 7 and 8 in this game. Dive Man, Skull Man, also makes reappearance, Drill Man, and everybody's favorite, Dust Man. Those are actually the 4 that appear. And as you may expect, the other 4 are going to appear in Mega Man 4 on the Game Boy. That's going to be in the next game. And that is so far how it always works. But if it's actually going to stay that way, that's something I'll keep a secret for now. But anyway, speaking of Dustman, I think we're going to do him first. Let's go get started with the Dustman stage. Everybody's favorite little vacuum cleaner. Time for a bit of Mega Man 4 here in Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy, shall we? Dustman stage. Right, here's jumping metals. At least they've stopped actually riding a drill. Perhaps they're going to be doing that again in the Drillman stage. That would actually sound like a suiting place for that. Game over. I could say it was deliberate, but I once again actually forgot that I was at 0 lives. I did realize it in the previous stage, but there I thought, not necessary. It's a short stage after all. And after that I forgot again. But it's actually not a bad thing. I died early, so... Can quickly retry. Sometimes I think of myself I'm a good multitasker. That I'm able to actually do multiple things at once. Talking, thinking, strategizing and playing the video game at the same time. But sometimes I prove myself, nope, even for me that is not always a guarantee it will work out. Sometimes a lot of things still slip my mind. Buy one up. Nice knowing you. Man, of all the games, this is the game where I need them the most, and I actually get the least of them. I ended Mega Man 2 with 6 or 7 lives. I'm pretty sure in this game I have not received a single extra life yet. Game over it multiple times already, and I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the last time. The hardest part of the game is still yet to come, of course. Dancing Metals. Always my favorite ones. Hello. I don't like you. Go away. Come on, please die. Sometimes these enemies take way too long to actually fall. Bye. Not interested in enemies coming out of pits. Already died enough times by you. Would actually try to kill you because you might drop something for me. Ow! He did drop something, but it was useless. And now I'm back at 1 bar of health. Not very uncommon for me to actually have that much health. Hopefully I can at least reach the checkpoint. All of these rooms that have enemies never have a checkpoint, so you can usually use that as an indication. Usually it's the empty traversing rooms that actually have checkpoints in them. The rooms like these are never checkpoints. I can actually remember that. Right. There's a bit of health there, but not something I can actually work with. Now, this is going to be painful. A crushing room. Not a very big surprise to find something like this in a stage like this. Dustman is a vacuum robot after all, therefore not a big surprise that he was originally designed for waste disposal, stuff like that. We're having these crushers. It's something you might actually expect. So far, this is the easy part. They don't actually go all the way down, and therefore we are not per se in danger to be crushed quite yet. That will change right here. Oh, yeah, bye. That was pretty stupid. Very fortunate that it seems there is a checkpoint in this area. And it also gave me full health again, so... Although I doubt it's actually of good use to me in this room. In this room the enemies are not the danger. Just need to be careful now that I know what's coming up. The moment the crushers go all the way down, you first get a couple of blocks. I'm not able to actually run through there immediately. You need to do this strategically. So, wait for it. Go! And quickly shoot! And get through. Yeah, awesome. That is how we do it. Having trouble timing the full charge. Sometimes I actually release the button a bit too soon. And only the full charge is able to go through these blocks in one go. A smaller one, like this, as you can see, will only still break one block. Alright, here's the ladder. We are safe. Time for us to go down again. Heading towards the hatch for the next Robot Master. Our first Mega Man 4 Robot Master. Now that the ones from Mega Man 3 have all been taken care of. We're moving on to Mega Man 4. Pretty interesting still how these Game Boy games actually do it. Oh, be careful. Ah, how nice. You're not able to hit me from here. Gives me an easy time to actually take you out. Hello. I am interested. Rush, give me that one up. As you can see, there's also a special type of wall here. More about this one later. I'm not able to break it quite yet. Well, I guess we're back here again. It would have been nice if the 1-up actually respawned over here. But it never works that way in a Mega Man game. We know better, of course. Oh man, don't really have a lot of time to hit this guy. Eventually we'll get him. Oh, one more of these guys. Shouldn't be a problem. The lob shots can be a bit tricky to avoid, actually. Especially since you never see them coming, or whenever he's going to shoot straight forward. Alright, first I want you to die, and then I'm going to see how we're going to deal with this. As you can see, this is something we cannot jump. So, rush, put him on the spikes, and that way we can actually get up here. Try to spawn him underneath the ladder, or I can also do it like this, of course. Also works. It will get you high enough at least. Bam! Give me that health, and quickly turn around. Not a very big surprise that there's a spike behind there. Even without having that on my screen, I saw that coming. Alright, can I take you out before you actually reach me? Probably not. Aha! Perhaps I still can. Choose your poison. Let's go choose right. Hello. Ow! Bye! Going down! Well, looks like it did not really matter whether you picked left or right there. There were no items to pick up. Oh! Not fair! Let's just go. We unfortunately don't have the weakness for Dustman yet. That is going to be the Drill Bomb. And Drillman we're going to be doing later. So we'll be taking you on with something different. I think the Mega Buster is going to be fine enough. We can charge that, of course, in this game. The Mega Buster is therefore, from this game onward, never a bad choice. If you charge shots, you can always do more than one bit of damage. And no, I'm not trash, so you're not going to be sucking me in. No, I don't want to go yet. Whoa. Every single time he uses it, I'm ending up getting a bit closer to him. But luckily our running is still a bit faster than his sucking, so no matter where you stand, you will always be able to outrun him. And there we go. Also immediately proving why I wanted to start with this guy. When it comes to just a regular boss fight, this is by far the easiest Robot Master. Easy and slow attacking pattern. Perfect candidate to take out with your Mega Buster. And therefore to take home a new special ability. You got the Dust Crusher. And finally we got ourselves the second Rush adapter as well. Rush Jet. Also something I could have been able to use in this stage actually. But you apparently receive it in this stage. Well, let's continue quickly. We're not at 20 minutes yet, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be cutting in the previous stage. Since I died twice there. And therefore we're going to be dealing with Skullman quickly. And hopefully still keep this video under 20 minutes. I'm not going to be sure how far this is going to be ending up. Alright, we have some... And because of the way these bars work, actually I'm never too sure whether there's one bar missing or that you are full on your energy. But we can actually show off the Dust Crusher. Works like this. Big ball of junk you actually shoot, which will actually explode into 4 the moment it hits something. Always a very cool weapon to use. I'm definitely going to be enjoying defeating Skullman, I'm pretty sure. Bombarding him with trash, always a lot of fun to do. But let's go play this seriously. Oh, the bat already respawned. He was like 1 frame off the screen and he already respawns again. Alright, here are Skullman's lackeys. Remember, just like in Mega Man 4, you can only defeat them with the charge shots. If you hit them normally, they will actually simply crumble and pick themselves back up again. Like any skeleton in any video game always does. Even robots work like that. Robot skeletons. Let's heal up our Dust Crusher. We are ready. full until the boss fight. I can take care of the rest with my regular Mega Buster. I'm not afraid of all these small-time robots. We have dealt with so much worse. Bam. Saw that coming. Oh, come on. Stupid bats. Ow. I'm also starting to hate these shield enemies. Can't really say I enjoy these guys. They're starting to appear in much more random places and sometimes a lot more unexpectedly. Eddie, I want some health. I like you, Eddie. Second time was way better than the first time. When I actually got a bit of weapon energy from you. When I only received a bit of useless weapon energy from you. Energy tank, hello. It's very high up though, so I foresee Rush actually helping me to get it. Let's go try using Rush Jet in order to actually get it. Also a stepping stone. Thank you very much. Slowly still actually cranking up my energy tanks that way. Ah! Stupid caterpillar. Empty room. So this is going to be a checkpoint. No doubt. Question is, do I need a checkpoint? Or am I going to be pro enough to actually clear this stage in one go? I can't say that would be a big surprise if that happens. The Skullman stage is not per se the most difficult stage in Mega Man history. Not even this version of it. Oh. Oh, stupid shield enemies. They really start to actually annoy me. I'm getting scared for them. Alright, still not there. Oh, hello. Another one of these walls. Still not able to open them up, unfortunately, so need to skip out on them yet again. As you may expect from other Mega Man games where we find similar walls. It is usually the explosive power-up that we need in order to open those up. And that we currently don't have yet. If you remember the other Robot Masters that are actually present, you might actually expect which one it is going to be that we need. So far there hasn't been too much of important things behind it. In fact, the first time we met one of those walls, we were able to get it in a different way, so... Oh. Oh, come on! I enter the darkness and suddenly things start becoming hard. Bam! Double kill. I see you over there. Oh, you also saw me. I need some health. And I don't want to waste my energy tank quite yet. Need it for later boss fights. Bam! Alright, one life left. I'm able to sacrifice myself if I need to. First, get the Dust Crusher. Because our Scully friend over here is going to be weak against it. Let's see if I'm able to do him without sacrificing myself. Could actually try to do that. Skullman is also not per se the most difficult boss. Oh! No, 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 no! And... no! Yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome. Not too sure where I am in the time. Probably over 20 minutes, even with my cutting. Let's go quickly close this off. Receive the next power-up. We get the Skull Barrier. And that is all. No third rush. So, and that was another episode. We still have 2 more Robot Masters to do. And then, of course, the Wily business after it. There's still that unique Robot Master we need to take care of as well, of course. That we're going to be finding next time. So, see you folks in part 3. Which is probably not going to be the finale. I know what's still going to be coming up. And that is going to be more than I can handle in one episode. Treecks out. See you folks next time.